What's up guys, welcome to a new video. So today I want to go over the GameStop stock. So if you guys have been following all the news and all the stuff that has been happening with GameStop, you probably have heard. So GameStop, it started like a couple of years ago with the Reddit. The Wall Street bet and a bunch of retail investors decided to take on the Wall Street guys, and what happened was the stock started going up like crazy, and they tried to outsmart the hedge fund guys who were betting, they were short on the market. And this is a couple of years ago, and then as the result it got a lot of attention and the stock price has gone up. And since then, it's been, up and down. And not until a couple of days ago, I believe it was on Monday this week, Monday 13th of May, that the main guy, I think his name is Roaring Kitty, this guy. So he made a tweet after probably 2 or 3 years of not tweeting at all. He was one of the main guys who was behind the whole rally of the GameStop. So he made the post, and after that the whole Wall Street bet and everyone else, they start going crazy and they start buying GameStop. And as the result, as you see here, so look, this is Friday May 10, and look at the difference. Like, it was at $17, and then Monday, the beginning, it just jumped up to 27, went all the way up to 37, and then it came down. However, because you start getting attentions and more people learn about it, since it just had a massive jump, so what happens is the following day, look at this gap right here. So the closing price on I think this is Monday, right? So the closing price on Tuesday, or I should say on Monday, it was at $27, and then look how much it opened. Like, it went all the way up to $64, which is crazy. So it jumped from $27 or even $30, let's say, all the way to $65. And then as you see, this is on the 30-minute candle. So it's all like dropping like crazy for the next hour and a half. You see like how much it drops. It goes from 65 all the way down to right here, $47. And then it didn't really recover. You see some buyers came in, but then you see a wick right here, and then a massive red candle, and then drops again all the way to $36-37. And this is still Tuesday. It kind of bounces back from here up to $50, and then what happens is the following day, on Wednesday, it drops. So you see a gap down on starting on Wednesday, May 15, and then so the opening price is almost $42, drops all the way down to, let's see, 31, 32, and then it rallies again from here. It actually, it just goes back up 31 all the way to 41, so about $10. It kind of recovers, and for that day it kind of break even. But the more important part is a massive gap down, and after that you see this huge red candle, and then it bounces back. However, when it opens on Thursday, which was today, so it actually gaps down again. So from $39 it comes down to $34, so $5 drops. But look at the difference. So here it starts with the red candle, and then it never recovers. It never goes back to fill the gap, and then it just continues to go down. So you don't see any recovery. So from 34 all the way to $27, so about $7 drops. And so if you look at it, we are basically back to the beginning on Monday, but we haven't gone all the way back to Friday, which was right before the news came out with the whole situation with the Reddit group and also the Roaring Kitty guy from Twitter. So that happened, I believe, I want to say either it was early Monday or it was on the weekend that he made those tweets, and then the stock started jumping. But so far we still have some room. So from $27, it could possibly go all the way back to the higher teens, which is 17, 18, even $19, which I personally believe that could be where the direction is going. So let's take a look at this. So you see, we're gonna do a quick trend line. So make sure it touches at least 2. And here we are, yep. Keeps going down all the way to where we were. So close to the 200 moving average right here, $22. So possibly we could come back, try to test this 200 moving average, and if it breaks through this, my prediction is it could possibly go all the way down to 17 or $18. Probably by next week, next Monday or Tuesday. So tomorrow we will see. Of course, the market hasn't opened. Friday usually it's a day that either the stock could rally or it could just goes down and go even lower. So no one knows for sure, but if I had to make a bet, I would say 70% chance it's gonna continue to go down on this trend line. However, if it breaks through, let's say if it breaks through above $30, we could possibly see a rally up to the next resistance, which is right here at 39.92. So if it rallies, it could go up, try to test the $40 range, and if it continues to go down, we could maybe see slightly go over the trend line and then drops all the way back, try to test this level at 200 moving average, or goes back. Worst case scenario for the bulls, of course, is if it goes back to $17. So as of right now, I'm bearish on the whole GameStop thing because, as you see, yes, it did jump, but what did happen right after? You see huge red candles, and the people who did have the shares or they bought the stock maybe on Monday or whatever, they start selling it once they saw it went up by 100-200% in one day. So that's what happens. Yes, some people keep buying. You see some buyers right here, but overall the trend is still bearish. So it is a risky stock, of course, but if you want to play it, and just like most of the guys on Reddit, on Wall Street Bet group, they're mostly gamblers. So what they want to do is they just want to see the stock goes up by 100%, and then they make a bunch of money, and then a lot of them, they end up giving all this profit back to the market. So that's that. And as far as my positions, I've already made my money. I actually bought, I believe it was on Tuesday, I bought some puts when I saw like what's happening. I didn't catch this part, I didn't wake up early, but I believe I bought somewhere around here, and then I ended up making about 70% on the put option, and I sold the majority of my positions. I'm still holding one contract from Tuesday, and I could possibly sell it if it keeps going down even more tomorrow. If not, regardless, I might just hold it for now. But I have been bearish since maybe Tuesday. I didn't catch it on Monday. I started like reading the news, but I wasn't sure what's gonna happen because, you know, the whole Reddit stuff, you know, the Wall Street Bet and all these guys. Yes, these type of stocks, like they try to outsmart the hedge fund guys and the big institutions, but honestly, in my opinion, it's very difficult to do it consistently. Like maybe 1 or 2 days you might get lucky, but as you probably noticed on a few different platforms, like I know E-Trade and as well as Robinhood, they were halting the trades, so you couldn't buy or you couldn't even sell if you had some shares with with GME, with the GameStop. And I remember I was like watching the whole charts, and every like 2 or 3 minutes I was trying to either buy or I was trying to sell my position for profit. I couldn't. I had to wait until the halt gets removed. So that's another issue with these type of volatilities. Usually it's gonna be hard to get out of the position or even cash this before it blows up like this. So that's that. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Make sure you like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Cheers.